that's why I like the guy. I just took it and popped it up there. I'm moving around a laptop, so it's awkward and weird. Just the way I like it. Pop that guy up there out of my freaking way. And now I am going to bend some metal. We're going to bend the bracket. Get the metal shavings out of the way. Save them later. For later. Maybe make a glass of tea using them or something like that. You know, casserole. Makes it crunchy. I have determined where I want it to bend. A little fucker right there. Right here. The measurements are offset a little bit to make up for the thickness of the metal. This is 1/8 thick aluminum. I want it to bend just a little bit before that on each side of it. Actually on the far side of the center. This is going to be the center. These pieces are going to bend down like that. So I want to bend right after that mark to make up for the thickness of the metal. Double check myself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because cutting on aluminum is bad for your health. Just made that up. Should be a goddamn wrapper. I swear to God. Right. Okay. Watch all the funny faces I make. Back it up just a little bit more. This is a adjustable vise. You can put it at different angles. Doesn't work that good for metal bending, but that's life. Okay. This stuff is pretty soft. Doesn't work that great for probably a lot of heavy structural stuff, but it's 1/8 thick aluminum. I mean, what kind of stuff are you going to do with it, you know? Got a nice bend right on my line. You can see there's an arc right here a little bit. I'm going to have to straighten that out. See what we can do. enough for government. Alright, so we got rid of the arc a little bit, pinched it in a vise to force it to go flat with everything else, and then corrected this bend a little bit more. Worked out perfect. My line that I marked for bending, see if I can get the perspective right, is pretty much parallel with this surface, so that sets the bend at the correct width. My piece right here should be the correct width that I want it to be. So, very happy with that. Worked out well. That was probably about 1/8 of an inch before the mark. So, it's just important to keep that in mind. Make up for the thickness of the metal. You can mark it on it if you want. I just go by memory. It makes it more exciting. Ta-da! Interesting thing about the bends is that if you put the metal into the vise at, let's exaggerate it, at an angle like this, it will bend it so it's no longer flat. I can lay this flat, and I have a slight issue with this side being up higher than this. It's got a gap. That's where my bends aren't exactly square with the piece of metal. It's a minor issue. You can just twist it out. Literally just twist it out. But if you get very far off on that, you're kind of screwing yourself. Which, you know, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I'm not judging. I'm judging. Not to your face though, but I'm judging. Squeezing the metal in the vise to get rid of that little curve that's in it. See, it's off a little bit. We're going to correct that. Flat. I'm not building a nuclear submarine. It doesn't have to be perfect. However, I do want things square. So, picked this guy up at Lowe's, I believe, some time ago. Nice little cheap square. Adjustable. So you can set your angles if you need to. Use it to check the squareness. See? Square, daddy-o. See how that's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of a gap right there. That is from the natural bend of the metal. I can sit here and beat the crap out of it and try to get that out of there, but I really don't care. It doesn't matter on the finished product. Mock-up time. Look at it. It's right there. Perfect. Run my little screws in there. Take my little mommy board. Kaboom. Then I'm going to run some bolts right here and bolt it to that. That should hopefully hold it up. It's going to flex a little bit. It's going to go kind of bullshit, but there's going to be a video card on this side of it that is going to run down and attach at the base. That will hold it up. That's going to keep it from flexing. So I'm using itself as a structural component. Not a big deal. It'll be fine.